Largest new media platform on the web and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Project Runway news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway.
Yay! What's this?
I don't know.
I'm so slow to guess what the songs are. Hold on.
Da, da, da.
Do I know what this is?
Dancing in the... You know what it is.
Yeah.
Very
No,
good,
why don't I know what
Christina.
this is?
That was a quick guess. That was good.
You know what it is.
Hold on.
Dancing.
Oh, wow. I don't want
The
you to
remix.
touch me there. It's dirty.
Oh, careful.
I don't like to be touched there. Keep it to myself.
It brings back bad memory.
Oh my gosh. That's an interesting intro to our show today. Hello.
I thought I'd bring it back to the 90s with some freestyle music.
Gotta bring it back every once in a while. I love the
The dubstep
That
version.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ill.
very
I just
nice.
learned what dubstep was.
Ooh, welcome.
All right.
I know.
Welcome to the land of the knowing.
I know.
And welcome to AfterBuzz TV Project Runway Edition. We are on episode 9. Image is everything.
And speaking of image, congratulations on AfterBuzzer of the month, my little
I'm an
buzzette.
AfterBuzzer of the month.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
In case you didn't know.
Apparently,
Apparently, somebody likes our little Project Runway show. So they said, yay, congratulations,
I
Courtney,
sure
on
did.
setting it
yeah,
up.
you did, Jesse.
Thank you,
Good job.
Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. And on the panel here today with beautiful images of beautiful women and young men, I've got Christina,
Hi.
as usual, working her teal under eyeliner.
Doing it.
And we've got
nails.
Carol Lynn back. She's been gone for a
Yay,
couple
Carol
weeks.
Lynn.
Oh, I've missed it. It was
I
terrible
know.
watching alone.
Oh, it's
We
not
missed
as
It's
fun.
nearly
you.
the same.
It's not as fun unless you have a party. And of course, you can't see her right now, but running around our studio right now is the lovely and beautifully fluffy, perfect Stella. The what is it?
Red
Toy poodle.
Red toy poodle. Red toy poodle of perfection. The most perfect poodle on the
Say hi,
planet.
Stella. Hi, Stella.
Stella's excited, and she matches her little travel bag, which is very cute.
And Carolyn's outfit.
Yes.
And Carolyn's
As you
outfit.
mentioned
They are
earlier.
all earth toned
We're
today.
coordinated.
Very earth toned today. And we've got Mr. Jesse, as usual,
What up?
rocking it up in the booth.
The sass of class.
We'll give a shout out to Miss Gabrielle Lauren, who was supposed to be here this evening, but she got caught up at work and had to stay late and couldn't make it.
Get
So we
them
missed
dollars.
you. We hope to see you next week. But this week, oh my gosh, there's been so much, we haven't been together
I
in
know.
2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Because last week
Oh,
we had the
Reunited.
Emmys. Well, we did the episode at the Emmys gift suite. So I had like 3 random guest hosts whom I will discuss with you later. But they were cool. We had a good
Can't
time, but
wait.
it wasn't my regular crew.
Sorry, it wasn't home base.
It wasn't home base, but we did the show on Friday at the
Oh, cool.
gift
Sorry, I
lounge
missed
for
that.
the style lounge for the Emmys, and it was fun. And we got to talk a little bit about Runway, but the whole point of the lounge is that people are coming in, so we sort of stop and interview like whoever's coming in. So we got
Fun.
to interview some
And what a good
very
episode last
interesting
week.
people.
You didn't get
Yes.
to cover
We
fully.
actually got to talk quite a bit about the episode, just not as much as I wanted to, because I wanted to launch into. We had the Fashion Week has obviously been going on, and it's now in London. So at last week we had seen who presented at Fashion Week, so we didn't really get to talk about that. So that was the big miss. But either way, we had a great time. We did a show. It was fun, but it was not home base. So I'm glad to be back and glad to have you guys back.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Corey.
And
back again.
Back again.
Do what's back.
I know.
Tell your friends.
So this week, like, actually, I usually give you guys a homework assignment of some sort. And I gave you kind of one, and then I didn't email you the rest of it because we did this at the Emmy Lounge last week. And I've decided that every day, maybe, we're going to talk about why you decided to wear what you chose to wear.
Ooh,
today.
interesting.
So I'm going to start over here with Christina, and I want you to share what your look is today and what made you do it.
When I put these tights on today, I was channeling my inner Christina Aguilera dirty video. Little
That was
hard.
what was in your brain. That's what you thought. Like, you
That's
thought
exactly.
dirty
I wanted to
video.
do like a little bit soft on top, but a little like rugged too with the
Yes.
tights and the boots. So
Okay, well, you can't see the back.
My
She's got her
drive.
back all out because I saw a tattoo back there.
Yes. me too,
And
yeah,
Miss Christina is doing a little sexy
Thank
torn
you,
tight
darling.
thing going on. So
Thank
okay,
you.
interesting thought. You had Christina in mind. I'm glad. Are you still on Team Christina? Because I'm over her.
Team Christina.
Over it.
Aguilera.
Oh, honey, that was so long ago.
I'm so over
I just
Dirty
saw
was
her
so
at a
long ago.
concert,
Dirty
and
was amazing,
She
but
was
I'm
sloppy
done.
drunk, falling down. Her security guy was like, trying to protect her, and we were all like, hee hee.
Oh, I've always said that
She was a mess, hot mess.
out of the three. Well, don't cut me out, but she's been my favorite vocally.
Well, of course she can sing, but she's been garbage.
I hear
for,
ya. I
like,
hear ya, honey.
What, has it been like 2 albums or 3?
It's been a hot minute.
It's been trash
Well,
since
she's had
Stripped.
4 albums. Well, okay, let me ask you this.
total?
Let's talk fashion with Christina. Do we ever think she had fashion?
No,
No.
she didn't. And I'm done with the red lipstick. I'm done with the janky blonde weave. I am done with the extra large belt and trying to cinch. Like, I'm all for being curvy. So I'm not going to be like, just lose some weight trick. But get a
Okay.
new look. Like,
She's
I'm-
dressing like that movie Crybaby. Remember that
Yeah,
movie?
yes. Ugh.
Yeah.
She looks so different than when like Genie in a Bottle came out.
Which is fine. Like, she's
was so
saying that wasn't
cute.
her. Like, whatever, fine. But, like, I
But
don't
she at
know.
least looked natural then.
Well, you know when
To
I
me.
didn't mind the red lipstick with her was when she did the whole Back to Basics album. And
Which
she,
was fine.
She dressed really like 1920-ish.
That was
Oh,
her
yeah,
goal.
yeah,
Like, I get
yeah.
the point. But then she just kept doing it. I'm like, it's not cute. Like, it's not. It's a gimmick. Like, have a taste of your own and look.
Exactly.
So you're a really big Christina Aguilera fan.
Well, it sucks because I really think she should have been like the non-coked out Whitney Houston for us, and she's failed. Like, it's like you have way
You had
too
high
much
expectations
talent,
for
and
her.
it's just. And then she's been so borderline, like trying so hard to compete with like. Even when she came out with the last thing and it was like trying to be Lady Gaga, but
Yeah.
not, it's like you don't even, you're vocally not like in another whole
Yeah,
arena.
you're- of
Like,
course.
You don't have to do any of that. Like, all you got to do
She's
is
got the
sing.
voice. Yeah.
But
All you
she's-
got to do is sing.
on her
She's
own
always
playing field.
competed with whoever, because I mean, look at when Britney,
Yeah.
her and Britney came out.
But
she
that
was
wasn't her fault
No,
in the
no.
beginning. Like, now, that was sort of like marketing. Like, that's what they decided they were
Yeah.
going to do. It's like 2 blonde chicks. We're going to put them up against each other. Fine. And they were teenagers. But if she had grown into who she is and what her gift is, we would have, I just feel like she
Her
should have given us
perception
so
would
much
have been much better.
And the sad part is we can't even blame drugs.
No. It's like, dang, you're a hot mess just cuz. Like, it's no excuse. Anyway, well,
we all
that's
need a little help
Christina's fault.
sometime.
That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Anywho, so Carolyn, you're looking lovely in a print today.
Thank you.
I love it.
Macy's
classy.
sale yesterday.
Oh, she just got it. Yes,
And so you got to wear something new, right?
whatever.
And I was feeling I wanted to be more, adult and something you could wear into the day to the night. That's why I bought it. Dress it up, down. And so here we are.
Nice little bracelet.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Feeling.
Hand me down from my mother.
Very
Love it.
Cute. Very cute. I like
So
it.
thank
Goes
you.
very well
Very
with your outfit.
Authentic 70s.
Very much so.
I love the
like
natural
it.
colors. It's really
Yeah,
cute.
it's like bone, I think.
Bones and turquoise. Is that
Yeah,
what it
and
is?
turquoise and silver.
Love it.
Thank you.
She's doing retro in a very modern way, as they would
Oh,
say.
yay.
Yay.
I win.
Jesse, what you got on? A t-shirt?
Well, I have on a custom-made
Yes.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
do.
Custom. I know it was looking kind of special. It was like a black and white print or something.
Black
Very
and white print with
interesting.
Little ice
purple
cream
and
cones.
gold metallic foil on it.
So cute.
Foil.
Yes, my cousin has a company called Mallard Clothing,
Mallard clothing.
based out of Boston, where I'm from.
Boston.
And you know
Boston.
I love my T-shirts.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
you do.
And I was gonna wear a button-up today, but what happened was,
What had happened was.
as you can hear my voice, I have some allergies going on.
Oh, Pookie.
Last night was
Aw.
really rough for me. So I woke up this morning.
Allergies.
You know, literally,
That's
I
what that
wish.
was.
I wish it was something else.
Heard.
But as I woke up this morning, I said to myself, you know what? Because I was, girl, I don't know what I was going to put on this morning. But I was like, you know what? I got to look
Put
somewhat
on a Bloody
presentable.
Mary.
Put on something presentable because if you dress sick, you'll remain sick.
Exactly.
That is very true.
Heard
So
that.
I put on what I like to call my fancy little gray jeans, which I don't really pull out too much.
Fancy little gray jeans.
And I decided to wear my black boots. And so even though it's just a T-shirt, I thought I'd kind of dress it up a little more.
I
Right.
like it.
You're looking good on them.
I like it. All right. Well, as you can see, I'm wearing a white T-shirt and jeans. That came from the fact that I was jet lagged and dead for like the last, I would say, 16 hours because I went to Boston for about 22 hours, I think.
That's rough. That turnaround.
And so I was exhausted and I was trying to pull my life together today and my house was a mess. And I was like, white T-shirt and jeans always work some kind of way. But it also had a point because I was looking at my magazine that I
Bible.
just got. My new one, my new In Style that's already out, which I'm still not fully done with my September.
Why does she have
but
pink hair?
This is my October. We're not going to talk about Katy Perry right now.
Thank you.
We won't.
Please.
We won't.
We don't have that kind of time.
When I saw the pink, I was like, oh, is that Gwen? Is she pink again? It gave me a moment of Gwen Stefani back in the day, and I love her. So it wasn't when I got close up. But anywho, so I was looking at my magazine last night, actually, on the couch when I was dying, because I was like, oh, magazine, got to share it. Let's see what we got. And my inspiration, I don't know how many of you guys know, but my inspiration for this week of amazement and wonderful things that has happened to me is that Elizabeth Taylor's crap is going on the block. All of her like clothing and costumes and things like that. Like I knew about the jewelry, but apparently they're auctioning off a lot of her clothing and stuff.
Oh my
And
goodness.
there's a little small layout in here of a variety of her items that will be going on the block. And it's some kind of amazing crap that I would be so thrilled to have, but I'm obviously not of the crowd that will be at this auction. However, there was one little thing that got me super excited.
Oh my gosh.
And
that
you can't really
foil
see it,
dress.
but there's this, I love the foil dress
Oh
too,
my
by the way.
God.
But there's a very sparkly fringed pink thing in the corner. And it's by Halston from the early 80s. And it's like, it's an evening jacket apparently, but I saw it and I was like, oh my God, if I had that and my afro and some jeans and some
Girl.
heels, I would be the biggest pimp in the world.
Or a little fringe with it.
I would
Love.
die to have that. And I have no idea what it's going to cost, but somebody should just give it to me because I feel bad for me. But it's like soft pink and glittery. And I'm so not the glittery, sparkly like person, except for shoes. But when I saw that and I could like dress it down with jeans, and then they have all these great pictures of her like from the 60s and 70s. So I kind of got excited and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear my white jeans and I'm my white shirt and I'm going to wear my high-waisted jeans and feel all 70s. And then they were also going to be auctioning off some of her accessories. And as you know, Miss Elizabeth Taylor was a queen in all kinds of ways, and she used to wear turbans all the time.
Yes.
And they're
Love
up
the
there.
classic Liz turban.
Very turbans. And so I decided in my moment of, God dang it, what the hell is going on with my hair? It won't do anything. I'm about to tie my turban on and call it a day.
Yeah.
I left my brooch because I forgot it because I was in a hurry when I tied it on. But I was like, you know what? It's going to be hot pink and it goes with my white shirt. And that's what I'm doing. And that's my look and I'm sticking
Love
to
I
it.
love your white shirt though. It's a little see-through on
Very
top.
cute.
Yes.
I like your white shirt too.
Yes. I
One
tried to do a
thing-
little special
It's
white
more than
shirt.
just a white.
I'm gonna say that you're giving me right now. You're giving me Esmeralda. From
Is that okay?
yes, that's it. Hello.
I'm like, are you,
Have we ever seen the
Little
Hunchback
sex
of
pot.
Notre Dame?
Yes, I'm just making
She was
sure.
beautiful.
it's
Are you kidding
okay.
me?
I'm like, okay, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes, girl.
Oh, I'm a gypsy. Is that working? I don't know. But thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. So that was that was how I made
It worked.
I love it.
There's always problems. Like I feel like I keep running into problems. Like with the Emmys thing, I ripped 2 outfits like in one day.
What?
And it was funny
What are
because
you doing?
I fell down the stairs. I ripped a dress, so I had to change clothes really quick. So I went to my go-to white t-shirt and jeans with a blazer, and I had this
Of
like
course.
soft pink blazer. I was in my car in valet about to park, and I realized my laptop was in the front seat, so I was like
Oh, no.
trying to throw it in the trunk. So in my event to like throw it in the trunk, I ripped the like
Oh, no.
arm of my blazer.
my
So I was like doing the show like this.
goodness.
But it works. You make it work however you make it work. But
right.
that was one of those
Yes,
things.
that's what Tim would say.
You're a
Gotta do
facilitator,
it anyway.
getting it done.
And you got to keep going. So
That's right.
I keep going. Anyway, that was my like excitement from the InStyle magazine this week because Elizabeth Taylor
It was amazing. Was amazing.
was amazing, looks amazing, did amazing stuff, and has amazing stuff. And I just want a piece of it. I just want
Go out there and get it, girl.
with what? They don't take nickels. Somebody
never
should
know.
take nickels. They
You never
should
know.
take nickels. But this week there's a lot going on. There's like all kinds of new television on.
Oh my gosh, girl.
My DVR
So much
is like
gossip.
overwhelmed.
I
There's
know.
So my DVR, like, and I'm freaking out because I like forget stuff, and I'm like, wait, did I put that on series
I
record? Is that on the
know.
downstairs?
Wait, are they going to
TV?
record together? Oh my
Upstairs
god.
TV, and you have to make
I just
sure
don't
that
know.
only 2 shows record at the same time.
Oh,
And
whoa, wait a minute. Let's back
Stress.
up. You don't have Universal DVR?
I don't think so.
Wait, I just found out about Universal DVR, and do you know how much that would save my life here at AfterBuzz
yeah,
TV?
it would help you guys a lot. I don't think ours is universal because
And you can record 4 shows at a time.
did-
Stop it right
well,
now.
You know what? I will say this. I have no idea.
Life changing.
Poppycock, dude. Really?
I just
life-changing.
assumed that our new DVR because we're doing FiOS now. We left Time
I've
Warner.
always had AT&T Uverse.
But we have so many shows going on. I have to get you guys back on track.
Yes.
Yes.
We can't get into DVRing.
We are talking about DVRing because it all has a point and it will come back to the show. I'm watching the time. Don't be checking on my time like that. Anyway, okay, so whatever. We got a lot of shows and everything great is going on, and we'll talk about Runway now, I guess.
Might as well. We're
Might
here.
as well. We're here for
We
the
do
show.
have a lot to talk about
do
on
I
this
get my
show.
55 minutes or do I need to be calculating for less right now? What's going on?
Girl, just go.
Okay, so
To
Project
work.
Runway this week. The image is everything. Is that what the title was again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they're designing for a band called the Sheepdogs, and the winner will get a layout in Marie Claire and in Rolling Stone, which is kind of awesome.
That's so sick.
It's an unknown band, but they're on the come up. And after Project Runway, I'm sure they'll be on the come up.
sure they're
Except, what do you
signed.
think of the music? Like, I wasn't that impressed.
I wasn't digging it
kinda
particularly.
They played what 3 times? And
It was
I
like
kinda
alternative, like early
It reminded
90s
me of,
alternative to me.
Like Black Crows.
yeah, I
Kinda,
don't
yeah.
do.
Especially with the 70s style they had
Yeah.
going. It wasn't
It was
really.
all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. Not great. Okay, so they split them up into 2 teams: Team Untitled, Team Harmony. Untitled was Oliver, Victor, Kim, Joshua, and Harmony was Anthony, Laura, Bert, and Anya. And they each got to select a person they wanted to design for, and they made it
Which
work.
was so cool seeing 2 designers up against each other with the same
person,
client. And I
That was
like that.
And they were
Very
paired
interesting.
very well. We were talking about
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
Yes.
interesting. Great
Very,
challenge.
Very well. It was an interesting. Like they're coming up with some good challenges. this season.
Yeah.
I
And
like
you
what
would
they're
think
doing.
after so many seasons that they wouldn't have such fresh ideas.
Yeah.
So way to go.
Go producers. You guys are using those brain cells. Okay, so in the workroom, everybody's kind of doing their thing. Bert had a good moment this week. He loaned
Aww.
Laura some money, and they had a moment of friendship, which was nice at Mood. I appreciate
It was nice to see him smile and be
I
happy.
mean, and be nice to somebody and
Yeah.
not be arse on the side, like talking smack.
It's like the one week we can't talk mess on him.
This is the only week. I'm pretty sure there was nothing we could
Yeah.
really say.
No, he was great.
He was
I
a
want to
good
see
dude.
more nice Bert.
More nice Bert. More nice Bert.
Grandpa Bert.
The other notation I made about the workroom was that I saw Josh's hairy butt, which
Oh.
if he waxes those brows like that, you might want to wax down there too, honey.
Ooh wee.
Just a suggestion. Okay, so Oliver obviously having traumas again because
Small
he's dealing
breakdown.
with large people.
You mean plus size?
Second
in
week
his
in
mind.
a row, Oliver can't handle a large person.
He's like, he's bigger than the mannequin.
that was so amazing.
That's so horrible.
Honey, you are going nowhere in the fashion industry if you
Like, I'm trying to
cannot-
love you, Oliver. I can't love you when you're making
Can't be
comments
loved.
like that
And you try to
and having a
love-
breakdown
having a breakdown
and no nuts.
confused as hell. Like he was just all kinds of off the whole time. It was a
He needs to
big
grow a pair
disaster in
and
the
like buck
making.
up.
Big disaster in the making. Okay, so they're running around. The other, I guess, significant thing, I guess, was that Anya lent her fabric to Kimberly, and that was all stressful. Like, ooh, what if they like her stuff and they don't like mine? And I gave her that fabric. Ooh, guess what? They didn't like either one of them.
You're
Okay.
We're awful.
And she made that comment in the beginning too. Friends are friends until they're high stakes. I was like,
Exactly.
girl.
Exactly. So we get to the runway. We've got Team Harmony come out first. So the band like plays a set basically in their new outfits, which was kind of like
Easy.
whatever.
yeah.
So the first group was Team Harmony, and their theme was supposed to be a modernized Jimi Hendrix. Okay.
Did you see Jimmy
I
channeled
saw some
anywhere?
tacky old like Grateful Dead looking kind of stuff.
They think
Okay.
fringe is
it.
I
Like,
think it's
that's what makes
70s. If you
it.
put fringe on it, then it's Jimi Hendrix 70s.
Do you think that's because they're like so modernized in their fashion that they
Clueless?
normally do?
I don't know.
They're lame. Because how could you not like I mean, I feel like almost everybody is like super inspired by what was going on in like the late 60s and 70s.
Well, yeah, and
like,
that
that
Yeah.
was like such an era of like
in
wow.
the 90s, it came back again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fashion trend that is
Yeah.
come back around. And so for them to make it such a Halloween costume
It was a shame.
theme was weird.
Yeah. Like, okay, so they talked to Anthony first, or we saw him first. I don't know, but I don't know what was going on. But I wrote fluff, fringed, and confused.
That fringe was whack.
I don't know what was going on with Anthony.
It was
I
like a
was so
trucker
distracted
cut off.
By
Yeah.
the hair, I didn't
Yeah,
know
we
that
thought it
was
was-
the strap on the guitar.
guitar.
Oh,
I thought it was
yeah.
there, too.
So
And
all
we
I
were
wrote
like-
was hairy because
Yeah,
I didn't.
we were like, why did you put your poodle on your shoulder? We
Yeah.
don't get it. It was bad. And then Anya was supposed to be doing like a patterned, like cool dashiki.
Didn't work out like that.
I don't know what that was. Like,
It wasn't a shirt. It wasn't a dashiki. It wasn't anything. I don't know what it
and her jeans busted at the seam in the butt.
Sometimes ish happens.
Not her.
Not her best
week.
night.
Not her best night. Her first time doing menswear pants, I guess, came out okay to her.
Oh. Well, they did say that the pants at one point, Michael Kors was like the pants for her, like not being able to sew, did pretty well, except for the busted seam. I think.
Except for the fact that she
But-
couldn't sew.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Now Laura did a decent job. They liked her work, kind of, but what was with
It
the
was that
She had that
ketchup-y,
tampon
yeah.
shirt.
splashed shirt? Like the jeans red came out pretty well.
Oh my
Not do
gosh.
the tank and the jacket
But
she
the
had. I would have
tank-
gone a different color route than
I
red.
did like the fabric that she used for the jacket and the way she ironed it, and I thought the fabric itself was pretty cool. But
different
I didn't.
dye. I think
I didn't look how it looked like it was straight up out of a haunted mansion.
I couldn't even see. I can't even recall what the jacket looked like because all I can see is the bloodstained shirt.
Me too.
Exactly.
Me too.
It was done. And then Bert, who actually apparently did a fairly good job.
I thought he was the best in this group.
It was a like slouchy tie-dyed
Tunic, or no,
tunic-y.
what
It
do
was
they
sort of like
call
a
it?
blazer, but it was not because it was like loose.
He's like,
sleeve.
sit back, kids. I'm going to show you how to tie dye.
Yeah, he actually was the
did,
better tie
yeah.
dyer.
He was. It was beautiful.
Laura claimed her bloodstains were tie dye, and I was like, really?
That was
That's
bloodstained.
Not how it worked. But my only complaint, of course, about Bert was the braids when he had the
Oh,
pigtails.
Nina was digging it.
I don't understand.
Oh my
that.
gosh.
I'm so confused
No.
by that. I don't get it. But whatever, it worked. They liked it. They liked Bert and Laura out of that group as pretty decent. And then up next was Team Untitled, whose theme was Western. I'm like, what? That just doesn't even.
No,
That's so not.
Why would you make those poor young sheepdogs Western?
Well,
Why?
Josh did a white pant with a large zipper on the crotch.
draw the
Awful.
attention where it should be. I
But
suppose.
apparently Heidi was very excited about it, and our guest judge Adam Lambert was excited about it too. So it worked for them.
I
They
think
thought
I
it was
might
good.
have. It might not have bothered me with such a light pant. Maybe if the zipper blended a little more, it was just
more.
like an eye-catching detail. But it was so obvious.
But I would have almost felt like even if because the pants were kind of white, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if the pants were like red and the zipper was black, like they're like harder colors, then maybe I would have been all right with it. But something about the white and then the
didn't-
black zipper, it was too much.
Yeah, for me
I hated
too.
it.
I didn't like it, but they loved it. They thought it was great. And then he did like a multi-pattern shirt and then fringy.
It had
sleeve,
so much going on.
But they liked it. They liked his shirt, and the rocker dude liked the shirt a lot too. And I was still like,
I thought there were aspects of it that were great, like
But
that
to me,
fringe,
that's just
the way
the
it hung in the
fabric.
sleeve. You know what I mean? But it was like a carnival.
It was
real busy, real busy. Okay, then we had Kim. We ain't even gonna talk about
Oh, the UPS
Waffle House.
outfit.
That's another one of those that you should just forget happened, because that shirt,
It's not her best
brightest.
work. Not her.
those brown pants,
Not her week.
It was dookie brown and then vomit orange, and
Shaggy.
brown, like Shaggy from Scooby Doo all the way. It was so bad, all bad.
Ruh-roh.
Sorry, Kim, boo boo, that was awful. And then our winner of the evening was Victor, who did a motorcycle-y fringe jacket with pants. He did jeans. The jeans were unimpressive to me.
The jeans,
They were well tailored.
yeah,
They were well tailored. They
Fit
fit,
wise,
but
they
the
were
distressing
beautiful.
bothered me.
But the distressing looked placed.
It was
and
like, I cut your kneecap.
yeah, exactly. I like for it to look like actual vintagey, like it's been worn. I don't know.
And with all the like jacket and stuff, like they needed to be worn out a little
The jacket
more. They
was
looked a
hard
little
in the
too formal.
yard.
Even though we agree the fringe on the jacket was like big fat
I
tassels.
liked it.
Like, but it was creative that he did the like armor on the shoulder and
Yeah.
I mean, but I thought everyone's outfits were awful this
They were
week.
I wouldn't wear
so-
anything.
they were pretty
Obviously.
bad.
I
if
mean, I
was a
guess if
dude.
you have to.
I didn't
don't
look
know
at
what I would've
anybody.
picked.
I didn't
Yeah.
look at anybody and be like, "Oh my god, he looks amazing." Like,
Yeah.
nobody. And it's kind of sad because you think like, okay, for fashion designers, rock and roll, 70s, 60s, like that's supposed to
Should
like
be
trigger
easy.
some amazing crap in your
Should
mind.
be inspiring.
And it just didn't do anything for them. Like
If I was a dude, I wouldn't wear none of that.
And the person it did the least for was our loser, Oliver.
Oh, thank God he finally
He made
went
a
out.
yellow
Tilt your
and
40,
blue
guys.
swan shirt and white pants.
They were all wrong proportion and
It was like a belly shirt.
It's almost like he didn't even understand the era.
I don't believe he did. I think he was.
and if
just
that was his
sucked in.
Tunnel
interpretation of
vision.
Western, then
he put pockets.
oh, that's Western. Okay.
Isn't that what the Westerners do?
Yeah. And his
Put
unfinished
pockets.
sleeves. I love that Heidi punked him
Oh
on that.
yeah, she's like
She
roll
saw
those
that.
down.
Roll them down. Let's see.
She saw that coming.
But I think they picked the right person because in the end, like Oliver
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be a menswear designer, and his outfit was probably the worst.
Absolutely, he buckled under pressure.
Yeah, he should have been able. If nothing else, those pants should have been executed perfectly. Even if the color palette was awful, like they should have looked amazing, and the shirt should have fit him amazing, and it didn't.
He was just too thrown off. If
He
it's
was
not a
thrown off
body
by fat
type,
people.
yeah.
If it's not exactly what he's already doing, he can't think outside of his
He can't
comfort
adapt.
level.
With the boobs last week, he was.
Dude, I wish
So
we could have
thrown
watched that
off.
together.
Boobs.
I know. When I was watching,
He's
it,
never seen boobs
Know
before.
what to do with boobs.
he was so traumatized.
He was like,
it was
"What
great.
are double D's?" And Tim's like, "I don't know. I don't have."
Okay.
I like dangling too.
Oh, my
What are you talking
gosh.
about? So, oh well, Oliver, tear drops from my eyes. You have gone home.
TTFN.
Sorry.
Oh well, so that was the episode. Images, everything, but apparently they don't understand that because the images they created were raggedy. So hopefully they will redeem themselves next week. But it's getting good. Like we're
Hopefully.
getting down to our last. I forget how many we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Se-
We have
7.
7. We're down to 7. So we're like 5 episodes left or something, right? Because the last 3 all go together. So
Oh, you're right.
we're moving along fast, and we will move along fast to a commercial break and come back with some more fun stuff.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Doom, 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 doom. And we're back. And am I supposed to know what this is?
Is this the Sheepdogs?
Because I don't know what this is. I know that I'm like super slow to like pick up on what the songs are, but I'm like, nah,
This isn't my realm.
I don't know what this is. Tell us, Jesse.
We give up.
We need to know. What is it?
It actually wasn't supposed to be this song, but
Oh, what song is this?
He doesn't know either.
not what it's entitled. But hold on,
well.
I'm gonna put what it was supposed to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're getting what it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I'm ready.
We're waiting.
Thought I'd give you something new and exclusive for today. Just released today is Rihanna's new single, We Found Love.
I know, but see, here's the deal.
What is it, girl?
I can't support Rihanna. Sorry.
What's your beef?
Oh, what's the beef?
There's
Belle.
no beef.
Is
She's
it
a
a
nice
Jay-Z,
girl.
Beyonce, Rihanna thing?
No, I mean she's great. She's doing great. Congratulations. I'm glad she made the come up in life. So good for her.
Well, in that case, for our
Good
special
for her.
topics, we'll go in with this song.
Do, 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 do.
All right, so we're doing, as I like to say, Hottie Alert, Hottie of the Week.
There's a hottie alert. There's a hottie alert. And so it was kind of difficult to like decide exactly how I was gonna like express this. So first, I wanted to give a shout out to all of the AfterBuzz hosts in general, and specifically the ones at the Emmys, at the Emmy Suites, because everybody was looking super delicious at the Emmy Suites last week. And my first photograph is of my crew that I did Dancing with the Stars with.
Fun.
And if you see, okay, everybody looks lovely and adorable. And the lady on the end there is Chelsea. She's one of the pro dancers, Chelsea Hightower from Dancing with the Stars. But the young lady in white is a New York-based host named Jackie Moran. You guys, I don't think you guys have met her or spoken to her. I've spoken to her a few times, and this was my first meeting with her because she came out from New York to do the Emmy Suites with us. And she is a former Project Runway model back in the day.
Oh,
and
wow.
so she's like doing shows and things in New York. And I decided that as lovely as everybody looks, Jackie was working it all kinds of fierce at the Emmy Suites. So this little white dress, and she had her hair down, and she had on nude shoes, and she just looked adorable. But then the second picture is why she actually won for me. She's wearing, and I really hate the picture, but it's a leopard.
Is that
Oh
Brandon
my
Davis?
God,
Yes,
no.
Brandon Davis. Oh, God. Jason Davis, sorry.
Chubby gummy bear. What
He
do they call
came
him?
through. Oh, God. We can't even start to talk about him.
He was on Celebrity Rehab.
Rehab.
He sure
He's a
was.
hot
And
mess.
Matchmakers twice.
A hot mess. A hot mess. But Miss Jackie worked her ponytail. Like, she had her ponytail pulled up. She had on her leopard, like, little short dress. And it was by...
Do it, girl.
I totally freaking forgot who did the dress. But it's a Project Runway person, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And she loves her clothes. It's just like a straight sheets dress. And she had on her nude shoes again. And she just rocked it and glowed in ways that are just unimaginable. So she got the like superstar superlative from the AfterBuzz host for the weeks at the Emmys because she looked adorable. And I saw another picture that I didn't capture, but she came here after to host Top Model. And she's like laying on the table in her little blue and black shirt. And I was like, okay, girl. She did a little like pose on the table in some blue and black and some amazing shoes. And I said, go Jackie, girl, you worked it for the 2 days that you were here. So we thank you for coming out. She did a great job. We did Project Runway. That was the team from Project Runway. It was Lillian Garcia and Rachel Zalis, and then random people that showed up, one being Jason Davis. Oh so we had a great time and everybody looked lovely. So I figured I should salute the AfterBuzz hosts for doing a good job and trying to keep the fashion live and pretty and whatnot. That was all abrupt. He was
and
like,
we're done.
Hurry up. Now, moving on.
He put the wrap it up box on you, girl.
I know. I'm like, I'm watching my time. Okay, so anyway.
Where are they now?
Where are they now? Obviously, we need to find out because I don't remember who they are.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Number one. It's out of order. It's all good. Emilio Sosa was a runner-up from season 7, who, those of us that watched it, he should have been the winner, but we're not going to talk about that. He has launched a company called E. Sosa Designs with his 2 brothers. And they do all the business, and he focuses on the creative. And he has been handling costume design for different Broadway shows, one of them being, by the way, Meet Vera Stark, which was starring Sanaa Lathan. And it was critically acclaimed, and he did a wonderful job. And it was a period piece that tracks this. Basically, it was a maid who went on to become an actress. So it started like in the late 20s. On into the 70s. So it like followed her and those trends for those years, and he sort of did the whole arc of that show. So he was a great dude, and he had some very creative and interesting, wonderful things. So I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen more about him like with Fashion Week and that kind of stuff, but he's been doing like separate, like, you know, individual whatever and stuff online and what have you. So you can still get his stuff. He's still designing. He's doing his thing. So congratulations, Emilio Sosa. And numero dos is Irina Shabayeva. I picked her because I didn't remember this girl at all for anything, but apparently she won season 6. And this year, back in the spring, she debuted a whole line for Macy's INC International Concepts brand. And she showed her ready-to-wear collection in Fashion Week back in February of this year. She did not show, as far as I can tell, for this fall. But apparently she's working.
I like her outfit.
That's what I was going to say, too. I'd wear that.
She's
styling.
If I
in
had a little less up here.
Although I know, isn't it like when they don't have anything and they just put it on?
You know?
But I like that.
Lucky girls, lucky girls. So whatever, she's working, and that's what's important. And they smashed the line, though. The line that she did for Macy's. They slammed it.
If she made that, she's not doing
bad. They were like, it was nice that, you know, somebody's working from Project Runway, but it was a snooze. Like, it got slammed. And I was like, well, it's Macy's, like INC. Like, it's not supposed to be all that innovative. It's like
basics
women,
for
regular
everybody.
women. Yeah. So I don't know, but that's what she's doing. That's what she's up to. That's where she is now. So we've covered our Where Are They Now for the week, and we're going to move on to our predictions for next week and pretty much for the season.
Don't we have silly music?
Yeah, we're waiting on it.
There it is.
There it is. Like, everybody go hazy.
Yeah.
We should like blink the lights and stuff.
I feel like I have a
predictions.
Crystal ball.
Yeah.
There it is. There we go. Yes. All right. So our predictions are a little bit different this week because the ladies got to see the collections that showed at Fashion Week, because Project Runway obviously is done shooting, but they don't want us to know who the winner is before it actually airs. So they had to have 9 different collections shown at Fashion Week so we could be confused and not know who's winning.
Insane that they made those people make a full collection.
But how excited were those people because they got to show at Fashion Week? And in the past, it would only be the 3.
Changed my opinion.
Change your opinion. That's the whole point. That's what we wanted to talk about. Want to know from looking at that.
Oh, see, I really still kind of kept
What do you think with your top 3? You
kept the same? I think, yeah.
You kept the same?
Well, no, I mean, I kind of did predictions based off this week.
Okay.
But they would be the same as who I like the best.
Okay, so who are your 3?
Well, I really had top 2, but we'll go 3. I'll throw in Bert. I had Laura and Victor down as my top 2, and I'll throw in Bert because I love Bert. And yeah.
We got Christina.
Okay. I would say definitely Victor, and I think he's actually going to take it the whole shebanga. I think Laura had some pieces that were really great, and I want to say Anya. But Bert also had some really great pieces in there too. I would say Bert's my number 4.
Okay, so Anya and Bert are down there. Okay. My opinion after watching Fashion Week is they all are hot garbage. And I was so disappointed in what I saw. Don't get me wrong.
So was I, honey.
Laura's stuff, pretty. Bert actually did pretty stuff. Anthony, who I've been hanging on to, even though he's been falling off ship since like the 4th episode, disaster.
Exactly.
What was any of that?
I didn't know what that was either.
And Anya, what? You had like a bunch of printed dresses that look like maxi dresses that I could buy anywhere. Like nobody's was that interesting. It
wasn't
that innovative.
Yeah.
It was stuff that I've seen before. I don't want to pick any of them because I'm pissed off, and that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, but you have to because you make us pick.
I run this show, damn it, and I don't want to pick anybody. But if I had to pick a winner, I can't even
do as I say, not as I do.
I mean, I guess I'd have to pick Victor, but I'm sorry. I was disappointed. It was like
I liked
some
it.
sheer skirts. It's not that I don't like it. Like there are
It's
pieces
just not
in
forward.
each of them that I could wear or whatever. Nothing was amazing. Like
Nothing
there was
Project Runway finalist.
No, like when we saw Christian Siriano's stuff walk down, we
Oh
were
my
like,
God,
wow.
girl.
Or it was like interesting or different. Like it's something we thought of. That Leanne Marshall chick that did weird waves
oh
and
my gosh,
pleating and
those
shit.
two.
Like it was something interesting and like none of that. It was like one shoulder flowy dresses for everybody.
And rompers.
And some sheer dresses for
And some
everybody.
patterns.
They all had column dresses with high splits.
Yes.
Like there was nothing that was like signature, and none of them looked like their point of view, other than maybe Anya because it was a lot of prints and patterns.
Yeah.
But like, and Victor's like first look was the shoulder thing.
Love it.
But the rest of it didn't really speak to what his aesthetic has been so far. It just spoke to like in some cute clothes. Like
this will be interesting to see the show, the Project Runway that goes along with them creating that, because maybe we'll feel different when we see it being made and see it up close
and see some more detail and figure out
some more drama.
Maybe know what their vision was.
Yeah, but I would actually
Maybe,
say
I
I
don't
think if I had to pick, I would pick Laura, only because hers was the most interestingly and cohesive all the way through, and she had.
You think that's a collection?
Hers looked like a collection more than anybody else's to me, but really, I don't like anybody.
To be continued.
So that's that. That's our predictions for now. And so, as I choke, that is the end of season 9, episode 9. Image is everything. I need a glass of water. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, suckers!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.